So welcome back to Soundbites, the show about good people doing good things in the local food and drink industry. And one of those people is sitting beside me. His name is Naji, and he's quite the entrepreneur. He's the owner of multiple restaurants in the Halifax area, including Charger Gourmet Burgers. And what's really exciting, well, there's a lot to talk about because there's a lot exciting here. An amazing entrepreneur, but also makes amazing burgers, so much so that it is, by Skip the Dishes, the #1 ordered burgers in the province. So welcome, Naji.
Thank you so much. This is amazing.
So tell me a little bit about your story. Obviously, how did you arrive in Canada, and then did you jump right into the restaurant industry when you arrived here?
Well, when I arrived in Canada, I arrived first in BC.
Okay.
That was in 2009, and well, of course, no language, zero language. Like even I don't know the basic, and zero money. But when I arrived here, I first I have to go through language school and learning the basics. But I was a barber too, and I learned to cut hair in Syria when I was 16 years old. So when we came here, I started to work in the barber shops, hair salon, and so I was working in the barber shop in Oxford Street here in Halifax, and there was a convenience store next to it. And also I was working in the the fancy Lebanese bakery at the same time. So I go to language school in the morning, and
So you say you're not afraid to work hard?
No. I work hard a lot. Yeah.
And so you started as barber and working the lab, but then you owned your own barbershop, and then
I owned my own barbershop that 2012, yes.
And then a second one.
And a second one, yes, in 2017.
Okay, so you over those years you're building up businesses.
Yes.
It's a bit of a transition then to go from barbershop to restaurant. So what?
At the same time, when I was doing the barbershop in 2000. So before the barbershop, I owned also a convenience store on Oxford Street, Indian grocery. So we started selling some food items packaged to go there, and there was a samosa delivery, small manufacturer here delivering samosas to us, and he offered us to buy his business also. So we don't have money then, and so we made small payments, and so I took over that samosa factory that was in Herring Cove, Spryfield. So I stayed there till 2017. So at the same time during the barbershop, I used to have also the food business. It's a samosa manufacturer, small ones. I supply to convenience stores, coffee shops, cafes, and so my lease come up, and I have to move from Spryfield. So I found this space in my first location where Charger Burger is, in 480 Parkland. So I found this space for lease. I said, okay, let's move to this location and make it a wholesale. But it's come with retail. My location was in Spryfield, it's only wholesale, it's only commercial kitchen. So I said, let's do something different. This has got more opportunity to do. Let's do something extra, how to do this. And I don't know anything about restaurant or making burgers or making to go, dealing with the prep stuff. I don't know much about it. So I said, okay, let's create a menu. So I created the menu and added so many things, so many items. And now it's come a lot shorter than before. So I added the samosas. I said, okay, this will help the rent because the rent was higher. And I added this new items, the burgers, 2 in 1. In the same kitchen.
not what everybody would consider a natural match, samosas and burgers.
Yeah, because samosa was my online business. So in the morning I deliver the samosas around, and then I open in the afternoon. I open the burger.
Right, of course.
So I said, okay, let's do it.
And you had some pretty interesting burgers because it's not the typical, like, there is a tandoori burger, right?
Yeah, a tandoori burger.
So you wanted to, I assume, did you want to create burgers that were slightly different than the norm?
Exactly. That's so the way, like, how we make the burger now, like, we make it with love, you know. I tell Like we have to worry about every small things, like the buns, the type of buns we use, the type of meat we use, the seasoning, the amount of seasoning, the lettuce, the tomatoes, all that has to come very good quality. Even when we train the employees now, like we tell them that we make the burgers, like how usually people like smash the burger.
Yeah.
I tell them, don't press the meat, because if you press the meat, you will kill the juice.
Right,
don't kill the juice, that's the flavor. And we put double seasoning on it. So you gotta put double seasoning and never push. So we take our time, take longer actually. If you smash it, we'll cook faster.
Right, of course.
So we make it that way because when the juice there, the seasoning will go inside.
Ah, very cool.
Inside the juice of the meat will make it more flavor. Also the bun, gotta be very warm, and we double. So we put, when the meat almost cooked, we put the bun on top. Okay. So the bun will take that steam from the meat steam. So when you eat it, so you will smell the bun before.
People watching at home are learning some tips about how to make a great burger.
Exactly.
And what about fat content in your meat? Like how, is there a fat ratio or something?
Yes. Yeah, we use 80-20.
Okay. How you make it's important. Fresh ingredients, super important. Seasoning, important. Don't press down. So we've got
good training. Like we give good training employees that to keep quality control.
Okay, so obviously, which is the key to any great restaurant is quality control, right? And having processes in place. So you've been really successful. So you started off in Parkland. But you're not just in Parkland anymore.
No.
So you're up to something in the order of 5 restaurants?
Yes.
So you have a couple 3 Charger burgers?
The number 4 is opening, so 4 Charger burger will be, and 1 turbo chicken, and something also, a new Mexican restaurant coming to Saturday.
Okay, and I love your entrepreneurial spirit. So when you think of you think about, you're talking about the online presence, so obviously Skip the Dishes, Uber does a lot of business for you. But you say it's about efficiencies and maximizing.
Exactly. Like what I think what makes us different in the online, Skip the Dishes. If we look at Skip the Dishes, when you receive orders from online, drivers don't show up on time sometimes.
Right.
Or they show up, let's say showing 5 minutes, but they actually come in 8 minutes.
Right.
What's most important, I tell my employees that don't make the food until you have a driver show up, until you have a driver comes in. I know you want to finish early and you want to leave it packaged in the brown bag and sitting there behind the cash and driver come pick up. No, it's okay the driver to wait extra minute, it's okay. Give them even a free drink, give them something to the driver, invest more money to this order. But you gotta make sure the food is warm going to the customer. Make sure this food is going for yourself. Or for somebody you know. Yeah. So especially the fresh cut of fries. Don't make fries until you have a driver indoor. Because people eat their fries before they eat their burgers. So it gotta be perfect.
So you're thinking about every process.
Yes.
So I guess because you've become super popular, I bet people would like to know if on a daily basis, what's your favorite food item? What would you order?
From my restaurant, I like the Hawaiian burger.
Okay.
It comes with pineapple and add some jalapeno on it.
I would say that's a popular burger because I just interviewed somebody else who was talking up about the Hawaiian burger.
I love the Hawaiian burger.
So, what's the URL? So how do people make sure they go to I assume that, so you can go to Uber Eats, Skip the Dishes, or can you drive?
DoorDash, and also we have the Charger Burger application. You can download, and also there is delivery there also.
Amazing. So what amazing story of someone that came here originally from Iraq, then to Syria, to BC, here to Nova Scotia, and became quite an entrepreneurial success story. So congratulations on all the success.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.